Hello everybody, it's Lisa. Welcome back to my channel. I am so happy because today I'm going to play around with Miss Color Girl. I know it's Colourpop, but we're going to call it Color Girl. Color Girl. So I'm going to take out my brushes. I'm going to do my eyes first, and because I just want to, I just want to get in there, I think I'm going to do one look on this eye and one look on that eye and just walk around all day like that. Because why not, right? Let me just take this out. And I'm going to do my eyes first before I do my face and do some swatches. So I think I'll just, after I do my eyes, I'll do my face off camera because, you know how long I can be in my videos. And I know I make long-ass videos and... Hold on, phone's ringing. So I run all the way out in the living room to grab the house phone, and it's one of those, do you want your windows or your eaves cleaned, something like that? I'm like, girl, I live in an apartment. Lord. Okay. So I got my brushes. I don't know why I kept them in here. Because I don't know about you, but I'm not this organized. This is going to go in my brush holder, and that's where they're going to stay. First, we need primer. So, maybe I should show you the palette. See, now I'm all out of breath and I don't know what I'm doing. Isn't it gorgeous? What am I going to do? I don't know. Because there's like some purplies here. I think I'm going to go on this side. I'm going to do something here on one eye. And maybe down here on the other eye. And see what happens. And see how, I'll probably end up making it all look the same anyway. Because that's the way it is, people. All right, we're going to prime my eyes. So, Boxy Pop-Up is coming out today. It hasn't yet. I keep on checking Boxycharm, and I'm like, Lisa, why are you doing it? Why are you checking Boxycharm? It's not like you're buying anything. But what I don't like about not Pop-Up, the add-ons, what I don't like about it, if, say like this month they have two different... or more than two, they have, for the regular box, they have two different palettes. And I want the red one, I don't want the one that's in the blue. I call it the blue palette, even though it's green shadows inside of it. But I want the red looking palette. I don't know, I think that's called, is it Robin Hood or something? I can't remember. So that's the bummer about it, because, what if like somebody else is like me and they want the red one and they don't have their box, so they go and they buy the red one and then they get their box and it's the red one. You know what I mean? Like, I wish they would have the add-ons, I don't know, more around the end of the month so people would know what they already have in their box. But that's just me. And I know, like, in the States there's a lot of people who've gotten their boxes. It's the 9th, but here in Canada, most of us don't have our boxes. Like, I think yesterday, some of the girls were saying for, like, their Luxebox or their premium, they still haven't gotten shipping. So, that's a bit of a pain in the butt, right? I just put on the Balm Primer, which I'm still waiting for tracking from Topbox to find out when I get that primer, when it's coming. Okay, what brush am I going to use? I think I'm going to go in with this little blender brush here from Colourpop. And it's the E17 brush. So what I'm going to do first is take the shade Full Expose, which is a really light nude shade. So this one here is Full Expose. And put that all over my lid. Then I think I might go in with maybe... how are we doing this? I don't know. Maybe this brown one has a transition shade. And I'm going to want a dark color in the corner. So, you know what? We're going to do two different eyes. Because what I just thought I was going to do is not going to make sense. Because I'm going to need those dark colors for around my lid. Or in the outer corner of my lid. See, I'm not even concentrating today. I'm so out of whack. I'll tell you what I did this morning. So I bring Madison to school because Savannah had choir practice. So she was at school before 8 o'clock. So I bring Madison to school. And this is how weird my brain works. And I don't know if anybody else's brain works like this, but my brain messed up, okay? Look at the bags under my eyes. You know what I did? Remember yesterday on my live, I was saying that I'll stay up late watching or binge watching a TV show and I have to force myself to go to bed. Well, I did that. I think I went to bed at like 1 o'clock, 1:30. And now look, see, bags again. And this eye looks messed up. I don't know why I do this. And I'll be tired all day. Oh my goodness, work to do. Yay. Anyways, so after I dropped Madison off to school, I had to walk about a block to my nearest post office where I can buy a, what is that called? The box, the flat rate box. That's what I had to get, the flat rate box, and send off a box. So I walked over there, and then, you know, it wasn't like a long walk, but by the time going to school, I keep on checking to see if that thing comes up. Boxycharm add-ons. Let's see. Add-ons. Not up yet. Okay. So, walking back. Now I'm going in with a color called Hot Gossip. This is it right here. It's a light brown shade. I'm going to just put that in my crease and maybe just all over my lid. So, oh my God, these colors are blending. Okay, that color, beautiful. Blending. So pretty. Oh my goodness. And I like the brush too. I like it that it's really dense. It's not a loose brush. I like that. So, and there's some kind of kickback in the pan, but not coming all over the pan. So on the way back, I start thinking, right? You know, because what else are you going to do, you know? And I'm thinking about names. Like, where did the name Apple come from? Like, who made names? Who decided to call, you know, a mirror, a light, like your heart, apples and feet, and who decided to do that? Like, do you know what I'm saying? I know it means the same thing everywhere. Like, apple in English is an apple, and apple, say, in, like Greek is an apple, but it's not apple, it's the Greek word for apple. Do you know what I mean? And I'm like, who decided? Like, how did they decide that that was what the word was going to be? Do you know, like potato and tomato, you know? And that's what I was doing. I was walking home going, but who came up with the names? Like, who came up with the names? Where did it come from? And I know a lot of words or names came from Latin, right? But what person in Latin said, okay, so this red shiny thing that fell from the tree, I'm going to call that an apple, and that's what it's going to be, you know? So hear me now. Who had that power? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there was cavemen, you know? And, okay, so Mr. Grunt, they just grunted, How did we, like, numbers? Who decided a 1 was 1 and 2 was 2? Do you know? And in other languages, it's 1, 2, 3, you know, but it's not said as 1, 2, 3. I'm just, my mind, that's where my mind was at today. Like, where did it all come from? And how long ago, you know, who made it up? Who decided this was the way it's going to be, and that's that? And even, like, speaking, you know what I mean? Like, they say, you know, cavemen, blah, blah, blah. They grunted. They didn't have any language. They grunted or pointed. You know what I mean? So how did we even learn to speak? Where did words come from? And, you know, who decided that this is what it is? And so we've been calling an apple for thousands of years. That's what I want to know. Where did all that come from? That's what I've been thinking about all day. Well, not all day. On my walk this morning, I'm going, Lisa, you're getting way too deep now. But, wow, look at that shade. Like, it is just blending like a dream. Right. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with a color called Velveteen, which is a darker brown. Because I think we'll do like a brown look and maybe like a purplish, pinkish kind of a look because there's purple in here. But that's where my brain was at this morning. It's just, where did it all come from? Languages. And there's so many languages. And that's the thing. There's so many languages in the world, but it's like universal. The F word, everybody knows. Or the B word, everybody knows. You know, like who decided to call poop poop? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, who came up with the F word to begin with? And now it's the most common word used all around the world. Who came up with that? Where did it come from? And how did it become a curse word? You know, like these things got me really dumbfounded this morning. And I just want to know who had that power to go, okay, this is what it is and this is what it is. Do you know what I mean? And then I was thinking, why is it that out of all the species on Earth, and there's a lot of species on Earth, why is it that humans, the species of human beings, we're the only ones, like, we have to have clothes on in the wintertime. We have to build houses to stay alive, but we're the only species on Earth that's got to do that. There's no other species that's got to, you know, wear clothes. Do you know what I'm saying? And I was thinking, like, why is that? You know, if we came from Earth, then shouldn't we be able to, you know, adapt to our surroundings like every other insect on this planet? You know, like I know there are some species on this planet that don't survive in cold weather. You know what I mean? But they survive in hot weather, and some species survive in cold weather. But we're the only ones on this earth that we have to dress ourselves, you know, make clothes to survive. I don't know. I'm just wondering about all this today. I don't know what I'm doing with this eyeshadow look, but I need to brighten that up. Okay, now I'm going in with, oh my God, it's so hard to choose. The Talk. This is the Talk. This is Silk Teddy. And this one is, oh, what do you call it? Rumored. I love the feel of Rumored. Rumored has a different feeling on your fingers than, Rumored is more buttery than like Silk Talk. Silk Talk? Silk Teddy. Which one are you? Is that Silk Teddy? And Rumored. Let's see. I'm actually going to try to put on these shades with a brush. Let's find a, okay. We have two of these like brushes here. One of them is tinier than the other, so I'm going to use this one here to put on the shimmer and see how well it works. And please don't be fallout. Oh, that is so pretty. Oh my God, what a gorgeous color. Oh, yes. Look, very nice. So the look is not too bad. And it is a very neutral palette. I know a lot of people are like, oh my God, a neutral, they want the brights. But I kind of found this year, there was a lot of bright eyeshadow palettes out this year. You know, I don't know, would you say it was even, like as many bright eyeshadow palettes that came out, there were neutral palettes that came out? Would you say it was kind of even? But there was a lot of bright eyeshadow palettes. And maybe there was just as many neutral palettes. So, you know, some people like some things and some people don't like other things. But that's okay, because there's enough of it to go around for everybody, you know? So, all right. That is that look. That was good. Let's see what it looks like if I wet the brush. This one. If I wet the brush, where's my all-nighter spray? And see if it gets a little bit more of a shine. And you know what else? I'm very happy to say that so far, the shimmer is not all over my face like that coconuts was. Right? That's pretty. Okay, now we're going to take a different brush. And I'm going to use up all my Colourpop brushes here today. And I'm just going to set my other eye within the buff. It's another nude shade. And I don't know if I want this brush to do what I'm about to do here now, but oh well, it is what it is. Okay, so we're going to go more towards the purpley side on this eye. I'm going to take the shade called Hustler. It's a peach shade. Oh, should I have done that? No. I'm going to go in. Now I got Hustler and All For You, which is, this is All For You. It's like a pinky nude. And this one is Hustler, which was like a peachy nude. And I got two of them on my brush. And I was going to do like a transition shade with the All For You. This is a matte. These mattes are stunning. Oh, wow. It's like they're blending themselves. They're pigmented. It's great. They're beautiful. Add-ons are live. Hold on. Okay, so I just want to show you how fast add-ons went. So they have Boxycharm mystery boxes from July, May, April for $21. So there's 3 from April, Fear of Missing Out boxes. Then they have Lily Lashes for $6. Dose of Colors, that I Love You Sarah eyeshadow palette for $12. Dominique Cosmetics, Celestial Thunder eyeshadow palette for $12. The 5-pack of the brushes, Boxycharm brushes for $12. A 2-pack is $6. Dose of Colors, $6. A Wonder Mask, 3 in a pack for $3. April, Fear of Missing Out for number box 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then out of stock products already is, can you see it? They're out of stock. So that was the Ace Beauty Scarlet Dusk eyeshadow palette or the Vintage Dawn eyeshadow palette. And the Dr. Brandt 24/7 Retinol Eye Cream out of stock. So there's not much there that I'm happy. I don't want any of it. So that's good. I'm hoping, and I believe I heard for those, what are they called? Ace Beauty eyeshadow palettes for the regular box for January. I've heard that we get to choose. I'm hoping we get to choose which one you want out of it. So that's all right. I thought add-ons was going to be what's like in the box today. All right, so there's some kickback on the pan from that dark brown, or maybe I just smudged it when I moved. I don't know. And now I completely forgot what I was talking about. Oh, yeah, just this whole thing about language and crap and I don't know. We're the only species that gotta stay warm and, you know, I'm putting on Actifool now. It's a purple shade and that would be the darkest purple shade here. But I think I might go in with Dutch Process. It's got a bit of a shimmer onto it. So let's see. I picked the wrong brush for this. And I don't know how well I like this brush, but to do what I want to do right now, I don't think it's the right brush for it. But, well, we're going to wing it somehow. Can you see? So, yeah. And then I was thinking, like, okay, so do you know how archaeologists and historians and stuff like that can go into a cave like in Egypt, right? And say, you know, they're looking at writings on a wall. And they're telling you what those writings mean, you know? It's in a language that's been an ancient language for several thousands of years. But they're saying that this is what it is. This is what they're saying. And I'm like, how do you know that? You know, unless you've time traveled, how really can you look at us and say, this is what this symbol means from 10,000 years ago? You can't, you know, unless you were like a time traveler. You know what I mean? So yeah, the whole world existence has been baffling me this morning. Everything's just been baffling me and I've been questioning all these things. And now I'm going with a shade called Dutch Process. And there's like a little bit of shimmer in here. You see that? That's interesting. almost like what's in Tati's eyeshadow palette. One of her formulas. Oh, gentle Lord. Where did I get that? Yeah, so there is some kickback on this pan. I just got sparkle all over my eye, and I don't know where it came from. Like this white sparkle. I don't know if it was the top of that eyeshadow palette, but so this is like this dark purple, and it's got some sparkle. And I'm making a whole mess of my eyes. I know it. It's not at all. Not at all coming out. Like, hopefully, you know what I always say? You never know. Wait until you put on a mascara and your full face, and then it might make sense, right? Usually, mascara and a full face can make something make sense. All right. We're going in with a shimmer, a purple shimmer. I'm going to take, let me just wipe off this brush here. I'm going to go in with the shade Cufflinks, I think. Cufflinks is a purpley shimmer. And then we got, maybe Spice. Spice feels a little bit more buttery. But it's not shimming, is it? Where is the shim? Let's try it. Spree. Let's see, Spree. Are you a shim? It's almost like a matte with a little bit of shimmer in there, but it's not quite a shim. Let's try Cufflinks. Cufflinks might be the same way. Yeah, it's like a matte. So it's a matte, and it's got a little bit of shimmer in there, but it's not like, you know, a wet looking shimmer. Okay. We have another kind of a purplish. It's called Designer Duds. Pinky purplish. Let's see. This one is a shimmer. And because I got eyeshadow on there already, I'm going to go with my finger and give that some kind of a... What a mess I got made on my eyes today. Give that some kind of a shim. Okay. So, Designer Duds is this one. It's pretty, but it's not showing up on my eye like this because I have those other matte shades on it. And I wanted something, okay, I have to show you, like, this is what it looks like now. And there's some kickback on the pan. It's not dry as some other eyeshadow palettes I've played with are. So it's not dry like that. But there is kickback on the pan. And the thing is, it's so big that if you're like me, clumsy, when you're going in to get another shade, your brush is hitting. Like my brush hit this shade, and I got this shade all over my desk here. So it's very, very, very light. Go in very, very light. Now I have to clean up this, or else I'm going to get this palette crazy dirty. And that's the one thing about this palette. It's gorgeous, but it's always that color, you know? You're going to get it dirty. Like, I don't know, man. I just picked it up, and it's like I got it all over the place. But I do love it. Okay, what am I doing here? All right, let's just go in under here with that color, whatever color is left on my brush, which that's not it. That's not it. And that's a dark one. Crackers. Okay. I'm going to take the color Active Full and just go in under my lid. And I just go like from the corner to not even the middle, just a little bit. I find that when I do that for my type eyes, like if I make this part here a little bit dark and just a little bit dark right here, it opens my eyes more, but everybody's eye shape is different. So, but this seems to work for me. Okay. I need some shine on that. Okay, I'm going in with the color, the Talk. And I really need to brighten that up, but you can't see the purple. Do you know? Like, does it look purple to you? Or is it just me and the fact that I'm not a professional? There's a little bit of fallout on my eye, but not much. Like, the shimmer is not all over my face like that coconut palette was. Not at all. So, yeah, I wanted that purple to pop. And it's not popping. So I guess it's not a popping kind of a purple. What is this Rebel? Oh, this is another matte. So you got these matte shades that have a shimmer inside of it as well, which is really cool because you have a lot of options. All right, I'm gonna put it on pause and put on my mascara. Okay, so this didn't really, I don't know if it shows up purple, but I don't know. To me, it's like, not as purple as, you know, maybe some people would like their purple or pink. I mean, these were the shades, right? You know, so like these ones right here, I pretty much use these ones on my lid. And let me see, these two right here. So this one here is a shimmer. This one has shim in it, but it's a matte. And you can see those all throughout the palette, the ones that shimming like that. So it's a matte, but it's got a little bit of shimmer in it, which is pretty cool. So yeah, maybe it's more like a pink instead of a purple. Not quite a purple, but I like this palette. These colors are right up my alley. The mattes are blending, they're pigmented. I think I would have personally liked to see, if I'm making any complaints at all about this palette, and I love this palette, this is gonna be one of my favorite palettes. This palette and Tati's palette are perhaps throughout the year, the two palettes, when I seen it, I couldn't wait to get it. But I think I would have liked more shimmer, you know, because right now they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of what you can call shimmer, and then the rest are all mattes. Some of those mattes have a little bit of shimmer in it, so I guess it does work. Yeah, it works. I just know I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna like it. These are my colors. I love all of these colors. And I think you can make a lot of looks with these colors, you know, if you're a professional and you know what you're doing. But for me, I pretty much do the same thing over and over because it's what I like, you know, and do what you like, right? Okay, I'm gonna pound my face and I'll be right back with my finished look. Hello, okay, face is done. And now that I have you all weirded out thinking, this girl, I'm telling you, we knew she was whacked and a wingnut, but she certainly proved it today talking about names and caves and, I don't know, UFOs and stuff, which is really didn't get into UFOs. But anyways, somebody let me know who was the person who came up with these words and why did we all listen to them? Because maybe an apple's not an apple. Maybe it's a lemon, you know. Okay, I want to talk about the brushes. I'm just going to go quickly through this because, you know, I'm at 30 minutes almost. I love the brushes. I use this one for my blush. I like to use blushes like this for my blush. You see how it's got that curve here? So I can get in here and get in right here. My highlight is flecked today. This one here, I think it's so nice. I think it'd be perfect for a contour. A nice big fluffy brush, you know, to do whatever fluffy. The only thing I do with fluffy brushes is if I put on too much blush, I'll take the fluffy brush and go over it. But I do love the brushes. There's a lot of eyeshadow brushes. I'm just going to take them out of this thing now because this is just going to get on my nerves to keep that in a roll. So I've got the 4 that I didn't use. I'll put them right here for a minute. And then obviously I went through and used all of these brushes. My phone is going off like crazy because of the add-ons. I used these, but then again, I did do 2 sides of my, one eye each, 2 sides of my face. Like I have 2 sides of my face? No, Lisa, you don't. Oh my God. Sometimes I don't know what I'm saying half the time. Like literally, I don't know. But I do like the brushes. And I love the palette. I love the palette. Actually, the truth is, when I go and finish the rest of the work I have to do, I'm probably going to take all of this makeup off and I'm just going to play with this. Because I love these colors. I love, love, love these colors. And I was thinking about it, for those mattes that have a shimmer, some people don't want a full shim but a little bit of sparkle, so that's perfect, right? If you don't want that full shim and a little bit of sparkle, I didn't find anything wrong with this formula. I like it. There's always a little bit of kickback in every pan. Mostly, I don't usually find kickback in my I Think I Love You though. I don't think I usually find any kickback in that. Maybe just a little bit. And this for me was just a little bit, not a lot. Not like, you know, sometimes like BH Cosmetics, It's My Ray Ray. There was a whole lot of kickback in that pan. It was driving me crazy. The shimmers did not go all over my face like the Cocoa Nut palette, Cocoa something, Cocoa Nuts, I think you are. You know, yeah, they stayed on my eyes like they're supposed to. The shimmer's not all over my face. Mattes are blendable. Everything is pigmented. I love this palette. This is going with me. I only need one going to Jamaica, and this is the one that's coming with me. They're all my shades. Like, I can wear these light purple kind of pinky shades. It's pretty. I can wear it. It's got that matte black if you want it. And you know what? If you only have this, you can actually do your whole face with this. You can use the browns as a bronzer. You know, there's different browns there. You got a black eyeliner, brown eyeliner. You got some of these shades, like the pinky purplish ones. You can even use that as a blush, you know. And then obviously the shims, you can use that as a highlighter. So it could be like a full face kind of a palette too, if you want to do that. You know, if you get stuck. I think I might start a tag. Do a full face with only 3 makeup items. I think I might do that later on when I have nothing else coming. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have my tribe box. It didn't come today, but what did come today was California Love. I haven't even opened this, played with it. Let me know if you would like to see a video on this, just me goofing around, playing with it. And I'll definitely do it because I could not wait to get this palette. So that's it. That's my review on Colourpop. I love it. I love this. Thank God. I'm so happy. I got it dirty. Can you see it? It's going to get dirty. This is going to get dirty. That's probably my only complaint. This is going to get dirty. But, you know, all of your palettes are going to get dirty. If you're going to get in there with your fingers and stuff, they're going to get dirty, right? That's just makeup. That's it, everyone. Love you. I'll see you in my next video. Mwah. Bye.